big news. Big news. Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia not running for re-election. This is important. Again, he's been a pain in the ass to the Democratic Party and to anyone who, I don't know, likes good things, progress at all. Here he was late last week announcing his decision to not seek re-election. Take a look.
After months of deliberation and long conversation with my family, I believe in my heart of hearts that I have accomplished what I set out to do for West Virginia. I have made one of the toughest decisions of my life and decided that I will not be running for re-election to the United States Senate. But what I will be doing is traveling the country and speaking out to see if there is an interest in creating a movement to mobilize the middle and bring Americans together.
He wants to mobilize the middle. That's right. That's what the DJ says on the dance floor. Everybody mobilize the middle. I don't know. But this is scary. Hold that thought. Let's just remember the kinds of things Joe Manchin has and has not done. Mostly has not done. Things that he's blocked from his perch as one of the very necessary votes in the Senate. Things like voting against the minimum wage raise, voting against extending the child tax credit, voting against codifying Roe v. Wade, and then, of course, making Joe Biden like bend over backwards, or making him basically threatening Joe Biden to not pass any of his bills, and getting a lot of shine in the process. Some other things, he is unmoved on the voting rights bill. Remember, he did not want to pass the voting rights bill that would protect basically restore the Voting Rights Act effectively. Again, voting against the minimum wage raise. He, however, did get, this is part of his leverage, got the Mountain Valley Pipeline into a debt bill of all things, and effectively leveraged the fact that he's the critical vote, him and Kyrsten Sinema, and got the Mountain Valley Pipeline in West Virginia approved, jumping all legal hurdles. A multi-billion-dollar natural gas pipeline that's been stalled on environmental concerns, but Joe Biden decided to clear the way for him in exchange for that vote to basically raise the debt ceiling. Just endless shit. However, going back to what he said in the end there, which he's going to travel the country and see if there's if we can build a movement, if there's interest in a movement, because maybe Dina, maybe he's running for president. Maybe, in fact, a lot of people are saying that with this resignation, he's opened the door to potential third-party presidential run, specifically with what is called the No Labels Party. Many people are saying it would be a foolish run. You've got opinion pieces. Should Joe Manchin run for president and all that? I wonder how badly we need just someone who, it's always, we just need like the NASCAR of presidential candidates, someone who can just wear all of their corporate logos on their body and like fully, like, I feel like someone who truly loves money. Like, I think Biden doesn't, like, he's just too allergic to money. Like, he's too like, oh, I like labor, and like, oh, I went to the picket line at the UAW. We need someone who actually wants to like beat a worker with like their very own tools. Like that's my kind of president.
Mm-hmm. Why would he run third party? I guess I don't know enough. I know embarrassingly little about like the actual political system. Could he not run as a Dem?
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't know if he's a Democrat, and first of all, West Virginia would have been a very steep re-election. West Virginians do not like him, and arguably they're going to go and vote for a Republican. So the seat might have been lost anyway. But you're right. It might have made sense, I guess, but no fucking Democrat wants Joe Manchin. We've all the Democrats, including, mainstream media outlets, have been like, Joe Manchin sucks. Joe Manchin has been the like single or second, barrier to any progress in this country by voting no on all of these things, by basically tanking Joe Biden's Build Back Better platform. So I would say, no, he should run as a third party. If not, I mean, I don't, a Republican, that field is crowded as shit. Donald Trump's coming out on top. But in a way, running third party allows him to get as much money as possible from, the Joe Liebermans of the world, the like Howard Schultzes, the other sort of, centrist mealy mouth, the guys who were like, I like smoking weed, but we should lock up more black people, that kind of vibe,
Mm-hmm.
We should lock them up for smoking weed, just don't lock me up, feel me? So they would say feel me as well. So yeah, so that's, I do not know what he's going to do, and I don't think he's going to go anywhere no matter what, though. Like I don't, if anything, it would be interesting. I would love to see Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Cornel West, and Joe Manchin on a stage together. Just a general debate. Then you get RFK Jr. Like, I think I might jump off a bridge if I saw that. No. Cornel would hold it down. Cornel would eviscerate all of them. No problem.
I would watch that. I mean, to be honest, I'm missing Trump on the debate stage. I mean, I'm a comedian before anything, unfortunately, and he's just the funniest person on the planet. So I look forward.
He truly is, even when he's just like parroting Nazi talking points, it's just, he's still entertaining. Like, and I'm like, dude, I get why people voted for Mussolini. That dude must have been entertaining as fuck. Also really scary and awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Trump should be offered. Like, I do feel like, John Mulaney and Pete Davidson should just offer Trump like a hot 15, or 20, or like, hour, whatever.
Oh, he'll run the light. He can't be trusted to do his time. There's no way.
It's true. He would definitely run the light, and Trump would totally steal jokes. But I do think that if someone were just like, you could just be a performer, just do that. You've got you already have like a great base of jokes. Like we have all your hits, just play the hits. We build out your hour. You could get a special too.
Totally.
You could put clips online. It's basically the same thing.
It's
Don't
the same
you want
thing.
this life?
It's the same. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So there you have it. Joe Manchin, good fucking riddance. He's likely going to be replaced by probably by Jim Justice, who's running. He's the West Virginia governor right now, who actually initially was a Democrat and then became a Republican. Very famously in 2017 when he was then rallying for Donald Trump. So again, it's not clear whether or not the Senate is not looking good for 2024. Let's just put it like that. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do it.